Hello.
Cheers, man.
Hello, folks. We're here live for Fandango Friday. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Liqueur Reviews. Elbow is in Florida with Elbow 88. So thanks for joining. We'll probably have some other people jumping in. Tonight, tonight, I have a liqueur and it was cheap. It was 50 cents. So I figured I'd buy it. There's no downside.
Yeah, yeah.
I see you, Beverage Ramble. Hold on. So I'm gonna try to get the focus. Here it goes. There it is. Taka Peach, vodka with natural flavors,
Okay.
no coloring added, and this is bottled at Buffalo Trace in Frankfort, Kentucky. Most people know that distillery. They make they do. They're famous for a lot of high end products, but I think most of Buffalo Trace's money is coming from low end products, actually. But that's what I have. I can't show you a website. There is none. The alcohol level is 70%, I think. I mean, I'm sorry, 60 proof, 30% alcohol. Yeah. Okay, so basic product, but it'll probably be enjoyable enough. Now from Florida, we have Elbow.
Yeah, cheers, folks. Happy Friday. Tonight I brought a ranch water, ready-made drink by El Padrino, and it's a mango flavor. They have several different kinds: strawberry, lime, mango. So I'm trying the mango tonight. So that's what I got. Just some
What's
ranch.
the what's the ABV?
It's 7%.
All right, perfect, 7%.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I've seen that around, but I've not tried it.
Yeah, I've noticed that brand. I mean, they make their own tequila besides this, but they make a lot of stuff besides tequila as well. So,
Yes, that's right. I have not tried it, but I have seen El Padrino. Yeah. Okay, now there's Jean Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, live from Georgia,
Right. Good
formerly.
evening. Good
Formerly.
evening, Elbow. Good evening, Mr. T. Happy
Good evening.
Friday. And tonight I am drinking crafted, very old Barton.
Oh, I have a bottle of that, but I don't have that proof. I have a different. I have the green label. Very old.
45% ABV. So
ah,
that is 90 proof.
yeah.
Yeah, hold that up again for a second. Let me see that. Don't shake it. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Correct. Okay, so this is just their 90 proof. Okay, yeah, I haven't.
Barton Distillery Company, Frankfort, Kentucky. But I'm guessing a company by the name what starts with the letter S has their hands on this company.
Sazerac.
Yeah.
Well, now that you mention it, that's true. But they actually bought it out. It was a buyout. It used to be Bart.
I was at a liquor store. When I came back from my trip from Jersey on Monday, looking around, and this gentleman walked up to me. I was looking around, and he picked up the bottle and said, "Hey, let me tell you something. Compare this to Maker's Mark. You won't tell the difference. That's how good it is." That's what he said. So it was $22 for the size bottle. As you can see, I've been sipping a little bit of it. So,
well, I've had the 80 proof. I had the 80 proof, and it was good.
and and also I bought a nice little glass at a convenience at a little.
Oh yeah,
So
that is
now
pretty.
you can see it compared to the other rock glass where it had all the dots. You couldn't see it. So, no, I had it was my wine glass, but so this is. So there you go. What I'm going to be having, and I'm not going to be moving this tonight. I'm going to be chilling in the house.
So what you're saying is you don't recommend drinking this and then going out for a joyride?
No, I'm in for the evening, guys. It's been a long week, even though it was only 3 days. Coming back Monday, and then of course the 4th on Tuesday, and then these last 3 days were rough, man. I mean, we had so much stuff going on. I was coming in at 6:30, leaving at 5:30, maybe 5:45. Today was decent. I left at like 10 minutes before 5. So, but I'm worn out.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
There you go. So
Okay,
Tonka
just
has
hold on.
peach flavor.
All right. Now, so we'll probably have David jumping in, but he has to work and drive home and stuff. All right. So, and we may have other people. Who knows? So,
BC, Dave, where are y'all? Come.
how dare you do other things? Yeah, I have that very old Barton Green label, the 86 proof. So I'm curious to try that. I have the 86 proof. I bought it in, I think I was with Jean Pierre when we went to Pascagoula, Mississippi. I think that's when I bought it. You probably didn't remember.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I was at a liquor store. I just, grabbed. I could have bought the big bottle for cheaper per ounce, but I was like, man, that's enough. Okay, so I can't show you a website because there is none for the Taka, even though it's been on the market 71 years.
Who owns Tonka?
Shockingly enough, it's Buffalo Trace Sazerac. So Sazerac owns it. But actually, Sazerac they're the people that developed Taka. This is one of the few brands they own that was not a buyout. They started this product in 1952 in New Orleans, but it was never made in New Orleans. It was always brewed at distilled at one of their, trying to get it to focus, one of their distilleries in Kentucky. But the guy that developed Taka for the company, he died before they could ask him why he used the name Taka. And all Sazerac could figure out was that they thought the guy must have been trying to make it sound Russian because it doesn't have any kind of meaning, So, but he died and they couldn't ask him. So anyway, I'm pouring it. It's not going to have any color because there's no color added. So it's all going to be on aroma. Thank you, Keith. Okay, so let's see. I reviewed this a couple of years ago. It's clear, as you can imagine, from vodka grain. When I was on a tour 6 years ago. It seemed like it was 6 months ago, but 6 years ago, one of the Sazerac distilleries, Barton Distillery in Bardstown, I asked the lady that was giving the tour, really the girl, I said, hey, all your grain spirits and vodka is coming straight from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, right? At the old Seagram's distillery. And she said, yeah, they buy it. They don't brew their own. They don't distill their own vodka. They just buy it. Oh well. But they're probably adding the flavor over there at Buffalo Trace. So it smells like what? It smells like peaches. Like literally, it smells like peaches. So Kentucky is not that far from Georgia. I don't think peaches are rare. Now, do I think that they have two guys sitting there on a bench peeling peaches by hand and smashing them with a hand smasher and pouring it in the vodka? Yeah, sure. No, it's probably some dehydrated peach stuff, in a huge bag that they slice open and pour in the vodka, right? But, oh well. It smells nice. We got Diamond Dave joining from Louisiana.
Dave!
Blew my ears out with that. Hello, good afternoon. When I recover my hearing, all right, let's see. Hello, Jason. All right, so I'll give a quick rundown of the flavor. Cheers. Okay.
Since I'm late to the game, what is it you're doing?
Taka peach. 30% alcohol. Taka peach vodka, 30% alcohol.
Yummy stuff.
All right, so it tastes like, well, peaches, like literally peaches. So if you like peaches, and yeah, I like peach pie and peach cobbler and stuff like that. So it's good. It has like a savoriness to it. But I really, honestly, I do not think they're letting the vodka soak in fresh peaches that they smashed up. But maybe I'm wrong. But I think it's probably, like I said before, some like syrup or dehydrated peach globs from a leftover peach, whatever the
Is this-
canning facility. Huh?
Is this the Taka company? Taka?
Correct. Correct.
Okay. You would probably be correct by assuming it is not fresh anything.
Right.
Consider
And
it what it is.
medium body. It's got a little syrupiness in the mouthfeel. It finishes semi-sweet. Well, I'll say this about this product. If you have a desire for whatever reason to drink vodka flavored with peaches, go ahead, buy it. Especially since you can get a bottle like I did on sale at Mathern's right now for 50 cents. I mean, for 50 cents, there really isn't much downside. So I figured, what the heck. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to give it a high score. I think it tastes good. And when stuff tastes good, I give it a high score. So before we go on to the other reviews, David is going to tell us what he has, just so we can put it in the banners. Oh, boy.
It's 18.
Buchanan's. I've had
Man.
Buchanan's. It's
18.
very good. Not that one, but the original Buchanan's.
All right.
If somebody bought that for you, that was a great guy. Whoever bought that. If
Yeah, I don't
somebody,
know who did that.
Well, that would have been me.
oh yeah, you bought that for him? I don't think so. Okay.
All right, so this is Buchanan's 18. This is popular in our Latin country areas to the point that people would actually take and pour this out and try to put cheaper imitations in it. So this has got that, they call it like a roller ball underneath this thing. You cannot remove this. Cannot remove this and put it back on. So when you pour this, there's a little roller ball. You can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah, you can only pour out. You can't pour in. Yeah.
Right. You can only pour it out, and it comes out very slowly. Very slowly.
Actually, if you let it stay, it'll just all of a sudden start glowing out.
Very slowly. Shake it. Yeah, it comes out a little bit further. All right, so this is coming into your typical Scotch looking. I don't even know where this is produced. Somewhere.
Yeah, Scotland. We're going to show the website in a little bit. Okay, now we're going to go to Elbow.
Same rock glass I got, Dave. Kind of
Golden
Right.
amber. There's another golden amber beverage.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Celebrator.
Oh, Celebration. Yeah.
Oh yeah, celebration. Good stuff.
Now, Ed of Florida is going to give us the rundown on L.
All right, I'm pouring it out. It's clear, sparkly, carbonated beverage, a little bit of fizz on there.
Good one, Sean. Good one.
A ranch water is a mixed drink. It basically just has tequila, sparkling water, and a little bit of lime. So that's what this is. But they also add a little flavoring, in this case, a mango. I guess you can see it there. But I like these just as a change of pace from beer. It's a refreshing, light, sparkly beverage, but they're tasty. I like them. And the mango gives it a nice taste, a nice accent. But it's at 7%. I think that's a good ABV for for an off-the-shelf beverage like this. You can good for enjoying like on a warm or a hot summer day. Very tasty, and I guess El Padrino means the Godfather in Spanish. Although I never took Spanish, but I learned that somewhere along the line. But they do. El Padrino does make. They make several different types of ranch water, and the all the types of tequila. So they're a full service distillery, I guess you would say. But yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
So it looks like they make several flavors of this ranch water. So does ranch water have to be made from tequila? Is that where the name ranch water comes from?
Yeah, yeah. If you order a ranch water in a bar, you'll get tequila and club soda and some lime.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
tequila is the base.
is this Mexico based or Texas based?
Well, the tequila they would have to get that from Mexico. As far as where they actually bottle this, I don't know. I would guess I'd have to search a little further.
Okay.
But it just says made with tequila, sparkling water, and natural mango.
I would be interested in trying the base tequila itself to see how it is.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think they're using the aged tequilas, probably just the Blanco. I don't think they'd use the more expensive type and mix up a ranch water with it.
Oh, look at this. This is very interesting. So it's coming from May Street. Now, I called Sazerac. Me and Jean were talking about Sazerac Buffalo Trace. I called Buffalo Trace one time, and they told me that all of their tequilas come from May Street. But they use an alias name called Gonzalez and Gonzalez. So this company is like really well known. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like they're big. They put out a lot of different stuff. But I think it's a quality beverage. It tastes good, refreshing, and I've tried the strawberry. I like that. I've tried the lime, and the mango. I enjoy that as well. So anyway, cheers.
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 Now, Jean-Pierre, he's going to talk about this bourbon that he picked up. And what was the price point on that bourbon? Just curious. If you don't mind.
It was $22 plus tax. To 23. Dave, I'm sure you probably have had this. The very old bourbon.
I've seen that. I have seen that around. I have not tried it though.
90 proof. Bourbon whiskey from Barton Distilling Company.
What size bottle is that?
Big boy bottle. 1.75 liter.
That's a good price for that big bottle.
Yeah. So, like I said, the gentleman, like I said, I was looking for something. Reason I was going to get the Bond, Jim Beam Bond, but and I was looking around. He grabbed it. He's in. I said, "Wow, tell me about that." He said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna compare this to Maker's Mark. This is a lot better and half the price." So that's what he says. So I'm just hearing what the word was. So
I would be very interested in trying that if it's better than Maker's Mark.
Yeah. So yeah, for $22, like I said, no really info on this on the website. I saw one website I'm trying to get on right now, but it's just acting butt crazy right now. So, but anyway, here's what the bourbon looks like.
You see the website I'm showing?
Yeah, I see it.
So that's from them. And did they have that? They always give these tasting notes, but you never know if it's really accurate. But
20. The one I'm looking at, lean, woody aroma, firm attack leads to a medium body palate with a dry, woody character, dry, warm finish. So that's what they say on this one site I'm looking at. So is that pretty much anything you see?
I'm looking on the actual company's website, but do they have the age statement on there?
Where would that be?
It could be on the bottleneck. It could be on the bottleneck at the top or around the front or the back.
Crafted, and it does not say aged where. It's crafted, very old Barton 90 proof. It doesn't say when it was, how long it's been aged.
Might say it on the neck near the cap.
I'm looking at the neck right now on there, and I don't see it. 90 proof. Doesn't say.
Is that a number? Is that a number 6 on the cap that says 6 years? Okay.
Hold on. I have to look inside the cap if that was the case. Hold on.
No, I mean on the neck. The paper on the neck.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
Okay. Well, that means it's at least
Right here. I'm showing you right now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. They changed the label. Okay. So that means it's at least 4 years old. Okay. Cool.
So anyway, let me put the bottle down before it crashes. I have to pick up some glass. So here it is.
Very nice looking.
Glass. Nice little glass. You know, $1 for the glass. You know, so.
And
anyway.
it's a straight bourbon, so we know they're not adding color into it. That's the
No,
actual color. That's the actual color.
Not on your Total Wines inventory.
Great.
So I like the scent of it. I like the aroma. It does have that woody aroma to it. So let's have at it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Of course, I got my little chaser right here.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Natural. You can call me Jean. You can call me Dave. You can call me Jay.
Right, but you doesn't have to call me Johnson. Hey, now, now, show that bottle again, because I got a feeling this is not the first time you've tried that.
I'm not bringing that bottle back up again. So, like I said, I bought it Monday night, and
Okay, so you sample it 1 or 2 times. Okay.
quite a few, yeah. You know, so smells good. Has a little sort of aroma of a fruitiness, a little, you know, dry fruit aroma coming out of the nose. Do it for Weller. You know, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's nice. Very little burn. Again, a little slight spice in this, slight, but pretty good straight bourbon and whiskey. Again, $22. That plus tax. You know, not bad for that size of a bottle. You know, Maker's Mark was like usually average like 35 or $45, depends. So, and why people love Maker's Mark, obviously because of the candle, and which is kind of cool.
Yeah, the wax, the plastic.
Wax candle, exactly. So,
So they said it's better to Maker's Mark. I gotta try it.
yeah. You know what was before I left for my trip, I did bring Maker's Mark. I had the size bottle with what was it, like a little pint size bottle, whatever it was, like $17. So I was asking you guys, did I get fleeced for paying that price for that bottle?
No.
So
Well, you paid a little bit too much, yeah.
but you know, I didn't want to pay the big bottle. So, you know, again, I was gonna bring the Jim Beam Bond, the green label, no, the white label with the green writing and all that stuff. But
Oh,
the 100 proof.
Right.
Yeah.
that's
so we didn't bring
that's always a good route to go.
Are you ready?
Nobody to taste it unless you tell them that it's a cheap price. They'll never get it. That is one of the lowest priced high end whiskeys out there. The Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
Oh, Evan Williams, 100.
Evan Williams. I'm sorry, Jim Beam. I'm sorry, Evan Williams. I apologize. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Evan Williams.
No, when you said white label green light, I knew exactly which one you were talking
Yeah,
about.
I
Yeah,
apologize.
Evan Williams.
That by far is a go-to. Keep that on your shelf at all times.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna
Really
get that.
good woody taste, and what's really great about that is that it's a high alcohol, and you can really taste that really good woodiness in it, and just add a little bit of water into it, kind of brings the alcohol down. Makes it a really, really good mixer. So you actually get more bang for your buck because you can lower the alcohol with water.
And that's why I'm more likely I will get that. Definitely will get that next week for our next little get together. So real quick, I think it's pretty decent, very enjoyable. I'll give my score coming up.
Okay.
On to you, Dave.
Wow. Last bottle in Bond, I got it at a really good price, was Mellow Corn. I I got that for $14.99.
That's also I'm going to get that too because that was also a good price. I saw it for $21.
That is by far the best.
Yeah, I saw
Anyway,
a
moving on.
whiskey, $21.
Best Reserve 18. Yo. Here we go. Big boy. Except mine comes in a green bottle, not a clear one. All right. Don't know much about this other than it's blended.
Well, I can tell you, it says on the website, it's a blend of grain whiskeys and single malts aged for at least 18 years in ex-sherry barrels, old oak sherry barrels. Huh.
I'm getting that. I can definitely get the sherry off of it. But this is Scotch?
Yeah.
Really? What style is this?
Blended Scotch whiskey.
What style?
Well, you know, when it's blended, that you can't say Speyside or Highland because it's all blended together. So it's really no specific.
Well, they must be doing. They must be blending the really weak ones because I'm not getting any peat or any moss off of this at all.
No, I noticed that too. When we did the duo review, I noticed that. Yeah, no smoke.
Yeah. We go ahead and taste this.
Cheers.
Sure.
It's sweet. Man, I'll tell you what, if you gave me this called Scotch, I'd give it back to you and say, you're kidding. This does not taste like Scotch at all. This tastes like kind of like a sherry.
And that bottle's $78. That bottle's $78 on the low end.
Yeah. Well, $78?
If you're lucky, mostly you're going to pay 90. Look at Total Wine. You got it for like 90. I'll show you Total Wine. It's crazy.
Hold on. I could show you some things that are better than this for $78 that aren't $78.
I believe you.
Macallan's. Wait, let me pull them out. We got time for that? Why not?
Yeah, real quick. Yeah.
Hey, Ron, excuse me for a moment, but
$78.
Well, okay, what now, Elbow?
coincidentally, my lawn guy is here. He's cutting the lawn, so I gotta go. I gotta go talk to him, but I'll be right back.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. No problem.
Not $78. There's another one somewhere, so I can't find it right now. Oh well.
Okay, but watch this screen share. You're gonna really get a kick out of this. You're gonna get a kick out of this. Look at Total Wine today at Total Wine.
Oh yeah, what is that? What? Total ripoff? There's no way. You and I both know where we can get this cheaper.
Yeah, I bought it at Star. It was cheaper at Star, but
and they even charge that price for this, and at $78 is questionable.
well, that's what they're charging.
Wow. Buyer beware. Incredible. It does not taste like Scotch. It tastes like sherry to me.
Oh man.
Got a call for what you see. Blended Scotch probably tastes like Irish whiskey. It does not. Scotch and whiskey are two different. Most Irish whiskey is very watery, got a grain bill, and that's about it. They added sherry to this, I would assume, to bring a finish into it. So, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's just not.
But
It's not great.
not living up to that price point.
Oh, heck no. Heck no.
Hold on a second.
Sorry. Is that Jay walking around in his boxers?
And Dave, you said it was an 18 year?
That's an 18-year. Yeah, this is set.
And it tastes more like a sherry?
Yeah, because it's
got a strong
it's,
sherry finish to it.
it's aged 18 years in ex-sherry barrels. That's why
Wow,
they're putting it in sherry barrels for 18 years, so it's going to take on that flavor.
Sherry barrels or former sherry barrels?
Okay, former sherry barrels.
So you should have gotten the original. You should have gotten the original. I guess you were thinking maybe I should have gotten the original. Than that.
The original's good. I've had that green
I like
one.
the original. I do.
It's like runs you what, about $40, or what is
even less.
One running up to?
Like $32.
Yeah. In some cases, I find that whiskeys or scotches don't need to be aged that long, because what makes this thing a really good whiskey or a scotch, all those notes are drawn out. The longer that they process it, the longer they try to age it. It just kind of takes what you like out of a whiskey or a scotch, flavor wise, and the reasons why you buy it. So all those flavors are kind of washed out by the aging process.
I think you're right.
I mean, if I am wrong, I'm up for debate. Anyway,
I think you're right. I agree.
Can somebody explain to me why there's something in that bottle that prevents you from either it flowing freely or pouring new stuff in? That's the first I've ever heard of that. I don't really understand why they would do that. Every bottle is like that.
Okay, now wait. Before we go to that question, here's the current price at Total Wine today.
And what size bottle is that?
Regular bottle. Regular size.
Yeah. 750 fifth style.
So it's over $70 cheaper, but it tastes better than the one that's $70 more expensive. How do you like that?
Agreed.
Okay. That's a 12. Okay.
I mean, in some cases, and we tasted both of these. In some cases, you want all that rawness, or you want all that
smoke,
right, that you get from something that's not ultrally filtered.
Now, you can explain why they have the little device that does not let you pour into the bottle.
Oh, well, because in certain areas they were taking this and they were bootlegging it.
Oh,
they were
really?
pouring this out and they were putting whatever moonshine or whatever into it and reselling it.
So they sell every bottle now with that device, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I'd never heard of that before.
That's when you get a serious problem. It's kind of
it
like
was happening in Walmart. It was happening in Latin America.
One or two, there's 3 cops out there. Don't shop at that Walmart. They got some serious problems there, bro.
I went to a bank in Mexico and they had cops standing outside the bank with machine guns.
A quick question. Speaking of banks, how much is the ATM fees there? Like what, $8?
I didn't use an ATM in Mexico. I didn't feel very safe going into the bank with cops standing outside with machine guns.
Indeed.
Bring cash when you arrive in Mexico. Bring cash.
Yeah, Buchanan's is huge.
Have your hands in your pocket at all times.
Yeah, Buchanan's is huge in Latin America, but people from Scotland said they don't even get it in Scotland.
Yeah,
that's weird. They can't get it where it's made.
Yeah, they said I had Scottish people.
Scottish is that?
Yeah, I had Scottish people tell me I never seen that in Scotland. I said it's been on the market since 1884. Well, I never seen it. They told me. Well, anyway, all right. So I'm gonna do my my what you call it, my score for
Your whatchamacallit?
Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Or I lost my ability to speak. I'm gonna do the score.
Man,
I'm gonna do the score.
Your ability to smell.
Right. That was because of a virus from China. But anyway, I'm going to do my score for Taka Peach.
Wait. Did you just call it what it was, and not a
Okay.
not a pandemic? Oh.
Now Taka Peach tastes nice. It's not really that different from like 99 brands peach, but 99 brands is jacked up to 99 proof. So you get so much alcohol with 99 brands, it kind of takes away from the enjoyment. This one being 30% alcohol, you can get more of the peach flavor. It's not all like a booze bomb. And I like that. And so I think it's nice. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm in love with Taka vodka. Well, I'm not in love with any vodka because I don't mess with vodka. I'm going to tell you the truth. Except for my little mix-up videos, I don't mess with vodka. So, but I'm going to give this a good score. I mean, really, it tastes good. I'm sorry. It tastes
like what?
Peaches.
Taka is considered the most budget-friendly vodka. Is it fair to say?
No, there's cheaper ones, believe it or not.
like Kettle, for example.
Kettle One. Oh no, that's more expensive.
Yeah,
cheaper.
That's expensive stuff.
Oh, cheaper vodkas than Taka. Oh, try Rikoloff. Try Nikoloff.
Nicola.
Yeah, try
what are you doing? You mix it with
Nikoloff. That's very cheap. That was $8.99 for a handle. $8.99 for a big, huge
yeah. Like
handle.
Apple.
Now Taka's going to cost you $15.99 for a handle. We talking about $8.99. We talking about the cheapest of the cheap. Okay, but anyway,
vodka martini tastes so different. Oh, Nicola. They use Nicola. Okay.
Yeah, Nikolai. Yeah, Nikolai. All right, so Taka Peach, I'm gonna give a 90. I'm gonna give a 93 out of 100. I mean, it's really most excellent. If you like peaches, go for it now. But like David said, and I said, they're not sitting there with two guys, peeling peaches at the distillery and dumping them in the tank. You know that, not doing that. But it's all right. It's all right for me. As far as promos, man, tomorrow morning at dawn when most people are sleeping like normal people. But I'm going to eat breakfast first. Got egg and a corned beef hash ready to roll with some onions and cheese, and pepper. But I got peppers. I have this Classic Club VSOP brandy, also from our friends at Sazerac Buffalo Trace Distillery. It's got to be the best because it was $17.99 for this huge jug bottle.
Is this something you mix in your coffee? What is that? What's the purpose of that morning drinking stuff?
To have a hobby.
Yeah.
All right, and it's going up against Reynal French vodka. I'm sorry, French brandy. Reynal is a company that is in Cognac, France, but for whatever reason, they don't sell it as cognac. They sell it as VSOP brandy, and it is been in business. This company's been in business since 1814. So I got a feeling that the Classic Club's going to get annihilated, actually, but we'll see. So that's about it. We got Sunday. We got Super Sunday. Any beer, wine, liquor, coffee, any soft drink, Super Sunday. And then next Wednesday, we have any Shiner beer, any beer from Shiner, like Shiner Bock, the most popular one.
I'll be on the lookout this weekend. I'll be on the lookout.
So bland. But and then
for a bland beer in your description, that is one of the most popular Bock drinks that's bought.
I know it's popular,
but I agree with Jay. I've had it.
So what is your? I think it has a good flavor. So why would you label it bland?
Because to me it's dull. It doesn't have much flavor. But maybe next Wednesday we need to have a showdown. I'll get the Shiner Bock. You could get the Shiner Bock. Jean could get the Shiner Bock. We'll find out. If it's bland or not. So what the hell? I'm over here.
When are you going to get rid of that? Like you said, you weren't too happy about that spice rum. Give it to your next door neighbor. You know,
because
He's whittling away at it.
I would not be that cruel, Jean-Pierre. I would not be that cruel. This is the worst garbage I ever tried in my life.
In a true J fashion,
If I brought this to the bums by the bus station in New Orleans, they would attack me and tell me, "Get out of my face! I want Old English 800 brand. Don't bring me this filth." They would be appalled.
I don't think you're right on that at all. I think they chug it and then ask you for $1 or $2 as you get.
No, they wouldn't drink it. They would be like, "Man, I got standards. Don't play this game with me." It's
all
fake
right,
color.
So what you give me?
Are we going to carry over everyone else's beer, our reviews, or you just going to go on and on and on with?
No, I'm out of here because I can't even talk about this filth.
Okay, well, let's move on with everyone else's reviews. Thank you. All right, you playing.
They probably say, "Hey, you gave me this. Give me the money. Forget the
right. Just give me the money." Okay. All right, Elbow.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give this a 95. To me, it's an A, a solid A. It's what I'm looking for. If you buy one of these, you want a ranch water mixed drink ready to go, and I think it's very tasty, and I like the mango. To tell you the truth, there's mangoes all over Florida, but I don't know how you eat them. To tell you the truth, if you had a real mango, I don't know if it's like a melon or whatever, but anyway, the taste is very good in this drink, and I'll give it a 95 for sure. It's good stuff.
I'd like to try it.
Mangoes have like some kind of offset. They're like what they call that pitted fruit. There's a big, huge pit in it.
Okay.
And you gotta wait till it gets soft, and then you gotta cut it, and then you feel like the pit, and it's just kind of weird, and you want to throw the pit away, and then you just kind of peel the skin off of it. So it's really fleshy, like a peach.
Okay, so you can eat them raw or after you peel them or whatever when they're ripe.
Well, ideally, like any fruit you'd eat raw.
Okay.
But you have to wait till it gets a little soft.
Yeah.
Like there's yellow ones and there's green ones, and the yellow ones are smaller. They have more of a mango flavor.
Okay.
The green one's larger, but also you have to wait till they get like a little soft, almost like a peach.
Don't you have to kind of like?
Yeah.
Don't you have to when you eat mangoes? Don't you have to eat them almost when they're basically turned?
I don't know. You don't eat fruit, so
right.
Pretty much.
Well, anyway, based on the flavor of this drink, I like it. I would try one sometime, but either way, the old ranch water, El Padrino ranch water mango, I recommend it. It's a good, tasty beverage.
That comes at 12%.
It's 7%. And yeah, I didn't mention the price. The price of these is like a 4-pack is like $11, usually $10.99. Sometimes they'll be $10. Total Wine has these all over the place. I don't know if they got a special deal with El Padrino, but there's a lot of these available. So for $3 a can, $2.75, it's not bad at all.
Somebody
okay, now as far as time, somebody's asking me about times. We try to do Sunday morning at 10:30 Eastern. We try to do Super Sunday, and the first Sunday of the month we do Stout Sunday. Hold on, David. First Sunday of the month we do Stout Sunday. We try to do Wednesday at about 7:20 Eastern, the Joker's Wild Wednesday, or whatever theme we're doing. Themes like Shiner beers, and then on Fridays at 6:30 Eastern, we try to do Fandango Friday. So there's no need for me to put a schedule because we basically never deviate from that. And if we do deviate, we'll announce it like, okay, we got to do a Thundering Thursday or so forth. So that's pretty much been in play for going on 6, 7, 8 years now. And it's not anything new.
Check the, you have Messenger, check the, you'll see messages that Jay will put out. Fandango Friday, Thundering Thursday, Wild Card,
Right, but they got to be part of the messaging group too.
Right.
Now, any promos? Any promos?
As long as I'm up here, I'll just say I do have a channel. It's the same name, Elbow 88. Kind of variety. It's mostly music, I guess. I play a little piano, and sometimes I go live and play piano. But I also do beverage reviews like this. So feel free to check it out, Elbow 88.
Excellent, excellent, y'all, excellent. Now, Jean-Pierre, with the very exciting Barton that's been on the market since I think the late 1940s.
Yep. So here I am, back again. Barton, I'm having the thing up high. As you see, I've been sampling of some of this.
Yeah.
Very old Barton. Very enjoyable. Bourbon.
Bless me.
Very enjoyable bourbon. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna go good flavor, not harsh. Maybe Jay, maybe if you or Dave or whatever, or Jay, when you do your taste challenges, match this with Maker's Mark, see what you think. But Maker's Mark, I'll have to buy. Hopefully, I get another bonus on my job to buy Maker's Mark. But
Yeah, well, I've never actually had Maker's Mark. I've only had the Maker's Mark 46.
Yeah, which is the one that you and Dave did together. So
right. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go 90 out of 100 for this one. I think this was pretty good. So very, very enjoyable, very tasty. Like it. Very woody. Very dry finish, as this has again a slight spice to this, but a good overall Kentucky bourbon whiskey. What I have coming up on my channel. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed this canned wine I just did. The people who behind it, well, one of the owners is Joe Jonas from the Jonas Brothers. He has his hands in that company. Sort of a mixed wine in a can, 5%. I got one more of these I'm going to review on my channel coming up. Is this one right here? This would be the Mimosa. Hold on, let me turn it around. Oza, the classic Mimosa, 5%.
I never heard of that before.
Yeah, this is, I found this at Walmart when I was picking up a couple of things when I got back. So got this. So this is what I'm going to review maybe tomorrow or maybe Sunday. I don't know. Sunday, I already have my product for Sunday for anything Sunday, Super Sunday. Again, bring your beer, wine, liquor,
tea, coffee,
right, all that good stuff. 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. I will find a Shiner beer for Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific for that. And next Friday, I will definitely have the Evan Williams Bond. So I can say I'm going to bring it, but I will definitely have it. And that will be at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. So that is it, and I'll be doing some beer shopping a little bit here and there until next week. Just a few little things, but that is it on my channel. There you go.
Oh, it's my turn. All right, so I'm going to keep the script. Kid is 18. Tastes good. Sherry finish. Doesn't taste like scotch. Tastes like sherry. On some kind of a weak finish. So, but getting back to Maker's Mark, Maker's 46 has actually been compared to a cheaper version of Weller Black Label.
Oh, yeah.
Weller Black Label is, of course, a wheated whiskey. And that is the single. I don't know. Let me see what point that is.
Oh, but while you're doing all that, what is your score for Buchanan's 18 year?
It's like 90, whatever. Unforgettable.
90. Okay, so there's some advice, folks. If you want to really pay $100 for a product that's kind of excellent, go ahead. But I think you're getting ripped off. Okay.
So,
Oh yeah, Weller.
this one is finishing sherry barrels.
French oak. Yeah.
It's compared to this one. So, you can't really find this one anywhere. Somebody enjoyed this a while ago.
I see that.
Most of it.
Wasn't me.
Can't really find this one. Well, sucks to be you.
I know. Ronald Sutton, everybody knows you. Everybody knows you, Ronald. What do you mean? How do you know me? Everybody knows you.
What?
Just a viewer. A viewer was saying, how do you know me? I mean, like everybody knows Ronald Sutton. He was on so many videos. Okay, now, David, any promos for your channel? Oh, yeah, you don't have a channel.
Negative. No promos, no channel. Peace out.
Okay.
Drink well. Live well.
Well, everybody, thanks. Show up here. Thanks for joining and watching. We had some good products. I had a good, very inexpensive peach flavored vodka, and then I had a horrendously bad flavored imitation rum, which is a catastrophe. And I don't know why Walmart would even agree to sell this, but they do sell it and people buy it. And I don't know why.
Because they make a larger price profit off of that than they would off of something that's more famous that everyone else sells.
Yeah, and it's
buy that for like $2.
It's $5. Yeah, $5.96 for this full size bottle. Full size bottle, $5.96.
Those kiddie bars buy, all these college students go to. They buy the $1 and $2 fifth stuff, and they make some big old hunch punch and stuff, and they sell it to them for, drinking with Lincoln and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this in some coffee with milk. I'm gonna add this to coffee with milk and see if it's tolerable.
Drain pour it.
No, I'm not gonna drain pour it. But
Donate it to the local junior college.
It's terrible. It is really terrible. All right. Well,
those taste buds just have not matured 30 years, have they?
No, but I still like to eat blueberry and frankenberry, which means my tastes have not evolved because I got boxes of blueberry and frankenberry in my house, but I got them on discount. Jean-Pierre, you know those General Mills blueberry and frankenberry and what's the other ones? Count Chocula.
Chocula, yeah. Yes, I know about those. To me, I avoid those cereals altogether. As a kid, I didn't care, but now give me some bran flakes and I'll be happy.
What about what's the one they used to make for the old people? The grape nuts.
Grape nuts too. Chex cereal. Chex bran flakes. That's all I eat. Give me that. Don't give me no sugar cereal. Keep that sugar cereal over there.
Keep it over there. Send it to me. All right. Anyway. All right. All kidding aside, I don't really buy that kind of cereal. I just bought it because it was on sale, real cheap. All right. But anyway, folks.
Don't steal nothing. Keep it over there.
The story of your purchasing
here.
Life. If it's cheap, I'll get it.
And of course, there's the store brand versions to buy. Which sometimes the store brand can be more than the brand names.
If it's from Albertsons, Winn-Dixie, or Walmart, and it's got their name on it, I'm gonna try it.
That's right. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me because y'all. Don't be mad at me because y'all
of Aldi.
Don't be mad at me because y'all jealous of Food Club. and great value. All right. Well, thanks, folks. Thanks
What'd
for
you say?
watching. I said, don't be jealous of me because I buy Food Club.
Well, is that the 10% plus 10%, right?
No.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
The 10% plus, Jean-Pierre, the 10% plus has something called Always Save.
Yes, I know about that. Yes,
Always Save.
Very much so.
Don't forget Best Choice. Best Choice.
Yes.
All right, that's it, folks.
Let's not forget the old stuff that was sold with the yellow labels and the black writing on it.
Right, macaroni and cheese.
Mark down.
Yeah.
Beer.
Eat before this date.
Elbow macaroni. It was just a
Only
yellow
sold
box.
with your WIC card.
Yeah, yellow box with black writing. You remember that, Elbow, huh?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
And then they had the white box. That white box, it would say like flavored strawberry.
Looking in the white box to bring less attention to your ass once you went into the parking lot. Those bags.
My mom used to buy all that stuff. She was like real into like all these generic brands and all. I don't know why. All right. Well, thanks everybody.
It's not nature, it's nurture.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I learned. All right. Well, bye everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next week. And y'all take care. And yeah, the black box with the white writing, right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll be watching baseball this weekend because I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I dodge a bullet tonight.
The Atlanta Braves are in town playing.